when you go out, cover your face. Cover it so you can stay. You can stay clean. Like that bacteria from the outside does not go inside of your body. Like try to get to Shelly to like make it a religion or something. Like try, because it's like it helped me a lot. Like I can't go out there, and it also keeps you safe from these guys. Like these guys are like always looking at your body, or at least and it's very annoying. Like when I was younger I was like, oh yeah, attention, but attention is no good after you get raped or something. I don't know if you know what that means yet, but I experienced that, and I want to be open enough to talk to you in this way so that you can be able to talk to me too if something ever happens to you, because I want to be there for you. I want to be the person that you tell, and if I don't tell you what I experienced as a person, then you won't tell me. And I mean, I don't want to lie to you, I don't want to hide from you, I want to be like your best friend because I love you. And so I wanted to tell you that, yeah. And so when you go inside of AC, okay, so your muscles get tightened. The AC, you mentioned to me when we were on the phone, I really, in 2014, like not too long ago, I forgot, but you mentioned that you weren't good at math, but actually you really are really good at math. You are intelligent, like you're a Libra. You guys are really smart. Like I know I had a doctor when I went to the hospital named Dr. Crosby. He was the cutest doctor ever. Blue eyes, blonde hair. He was like, he's a Libra, left-handed, and he's a doctor. So you're smart. You may not be left-handed, but you are a Libra. And Libras, all my friends are Libras. Like Sherelle's a Libra, Jamie's a Libra. They're successful. I'm a Libra. I'm successful. But it's not that you don't understand. It's that you just need to take time to practice a little harder. Give it your all. Like mathematics, like enter it. Like once you enter the zone of mathematics, this is going to be like, oh my god, like a drug, like addictive. I know math because I've been into math before. Like right before I went to the doctor to find out that I was pregnant with you, I had a teacher, math teacher. His name was Mr. Ba or something like that. He's from Africa. I'm telling you, it is not you that is not good at math. It is the teacher that's not good at teaching math. Now you have some teachers that are patient, and some teachers that are very they don't have the passion. Like students need to feel, when you have passion for what you do, you are a better teacher because you go deep into it. You even take your time, because the thing about it is you're not there for the money. You're not there to just do a job. You want these kids to learn. You want to make a difference in these kids' lives. You want each student to make it. It's not much time, but you want them to be like, oh my god, I got it. That's the point. And Mr. Ba, my math teacher in LA, yes, in Hollywood High School, was the best math teacher. When he taught me math, I started falling in love with math. And algebra was like, I thought I was dumb. I mean, I didn't think I was dumb, but I was like, I just don't get it. Like, I don't get it. But it wasn't me. It was the teacher. Like, I'm an artist. It takes time. You can't just I came from Africa, right? You know that, baby. I don't know if I ever told you, but when I came from Africa, I didn't even know English, So when I was in school, everybody was more ahead of me as far as English, because I had to be taking a step back. So I learned slower. So when the kids were already knowing English, I was still learning English. So when I was in school and they were teaching math, I didn't even know English. You need to know English, the language that they're teaching, in order for you to understand what they're talking about. So when the teacher is speaking in math, when the teacher is speaking when the teacher is speaking English to teach math, I don't know what he's saying if I don't know English very well. So that was my thing. I was an ESL, and so I had to go through that, and so I was always behind. I always had to go to summer school. I always had to do the extra work and do extra credit work, because I was still laughing, and there were times I was shy. Like when I was in elementary school, I was really quiet because I didn't know English, but I was still surprised by all the people that I was looking at, because in Africa they don't have like Spanish and white people, and they do, but it's not that many in East Africa. They're mainly in South Africa. And so I was like watching everyone, and I was just so amazed by the hair. Like teachers don't understand that. Like foreign students, like some of them, they don't, especially African ones. I put this on the African ones especially because it's like you thought everyone was black, and then all of a sudden you see different colored people, you are in awe. And then different eyes, colored eyes. I never saw colored eyes before until I came to the US. I mean, my Uncle Bennett had like green eyes, and so when he was in our lives, he prepared me that they are white people, that there are other people. I'm so glad that he was there. But I remember in middle school when I met one of my friends, and I looked at her hair, because I know Auntie Shelley was like, she told me one time that you were telling her about how come your hair is not like you wanted extensions because you wanted your hair like like I forgot your sister's name. You know, the little girl, I forgot. I love you, I love her, and I love the boy too. I forgot, right now it's not coming to me, but when they told me, they told me that, you know, you wanted extensions, because I know that probably you felt like your hair was complicated, it wasn't falling easy. Your hair is beautiful, it just takes a little work. See mine? Well, this is, I was washing my face. This is just face wash soap that I didn't get out, but my hair, so I keep my hair twisted. I don't do braids, I do twists because they're easier. And I'll teach you how to do your own hair, okay? I miss you so much. I love you so much. So I had a friend when I was in ESL. My friends were Spanish. All my friends were Spanish, and I liked that my friends were foreigners and they were Spanish, because it gave me a chance to be with other races and see different people and different looks, and just, you know, so I can be okay and feel safe with other people. And so oh yeah. And so one of my friends in ESL, she would always come with wet hair. Like, her hair was so beautiful and I loved it. Then one day I was like, how did you get your hair like that? Because I wanted my hair like that too. And we're two different races with two different hair types. And she goes, oh, I did this with, I put some conditioner or something in it. I was like, can you bring it to me? And she brought it to me the next day, and I put it in my hair, thinking that my hair was gonna be silky like hers. And it wasn't. And I was like, what's wrong? Now I realize we have different hair types. That's why. I thought my hair was gonna get straight. I thought all of us had this hair, and they use a different oil to make their hair straight. And so that's just a little bit of what I experienced. But anyways, when you're under AC, your muscles get tight, so you want to wear gloves, you want to put a hat on. I know it's not winter time. If it's not winter time, especially it's always winter time in New York. So, you know, even inside of school, if it's cold, just keep this covered. Stretch. Oh yeah, stretch your palms, because when you stretch, and since you're right-handed, you want to lean to the left a little more, to the right a little more, to the left a little more. I'm left-handed, so you want to go to that side a little more so you can be balanced. So when you stand, you know how when you stand on the side that you always use, we'll stand on the opposite side, so that side can get a workout too, and you can be your brain can be balanced. Because if you work out one side more than the other, then it's just not going to, you know, it's just going to keep you off balance. So that's all for right now. Don't forget to stretch, baby. It's 15 seconds, and so I'm gonna post this on YouTube, and it's gonna say Dear Keliyah, so please read it. Then I'm gonna do Instagram for you. So I hope you have Instagram. Talk to you later. I love you. Bye bye.